Welcome brothers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for some value keywords, because our commander today is Marooned Surveyor. For red and a hybrid white and green, get a 2/3 legendary human scout with vigilance. Whenever you discover, investigate, scry, surveil or seek one or more cards, Val deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. So straight ahead, she goes infinite with Trelasara. We gain a life, which means Trelasara puts a counter on herself and we scry 1. That scry triggers Val, so we do that back and forth until we ping our opponent to death. Then we're also gonna be sort of an aggressive deck with the value abilities we just mentioned. So we have the protection triad, Scrub, Mother of Runes, Giver of Runes, but we also have Novice Inspector and Thriven Inspector, the Investigate. Ruby Collector is just typical for value, same as Ragavan. Then we have Scryings and Surveils. They're tutus, Attentive Subscribe, Filler Surveillance, Starfired Pilot. Whenever they become tapped or attack, in some cases we scry. Antique Collector from Alchemy. When a creature dies, instead of going to the graveyard, we can shuffle it. If we do, we investigate. So that's value. Deep Root Wayfinder, whenever it deals combat damage, we surveil 1. On a Shaman, just as a tutor for Trelasara, same deal with Crimson Zenith. We also have Boromir. Vanguard Bishop, when a creature enters, we investigate. Cosmograph Zenith, just above the team. Noctamon Shines again, it seeks a mana value 2 or less, but it also buffs our 2 or less mana value creatures perpetually. Logic Investigator, notably one thing that I found with this is you get the trigger and it seems like you investigate. So at the beginning of your own keep, even if your opponent has the same or less cards in hand that you get the trigger and you get the trigger ball. So even if in that case you would investigate 0, but it still counts as investigate. Don't know if that's on purpose or an error. We also have Tireless Tracker, Cavalry Rebels, Song of Seasons for seeking, Inquisitor Captain. It seeks a creature with, it seeks 2 creatures with mana value 3 or less and we get to keep 1. Lessel, if we specialize into white, she seeks. Cardoon, Patron of the Flames, whenever it attacks, we seek and exile it under him, and when he dies we get all of the cards back, but only for a turn. Well, for 2 turns until the end of your next turn. Caparapti Stormborn, when it attacks, discover 3 if you tap 2 other creatures. Nice with a vigilance creature like Val here. So we also have the incarnations, just because we need cheap interaction, and another redundant piece, Skyshroud Lookout. It's an elf archer, and when it enters, seek an elf card. So not only does it work with Val, but we have very little elves, so there's a good chance that we can get Trelasara with it. So that's the deck. Let's see if we can aggro value our opponents or combo them out of some games. Boring clicks, and they go first. I like Giver of Runes. Sorry, Mother of Runes. I'm used to Giver being the only one we have in Arena. But we do this for Mother. Probably. And obviously we have the Surveillance just because they trigger our commander. But opponent has Insidious Fungus, which means they're gonna use their next turn to ramp. Probably. And we can play Ball and still have mana left over to traverse the valley. Let's go for Mother. Maybe we play Noctamon Shines again. We have options. Yeah, we definitely need a way to attack through Vorinclex at some point. Okay, I still Explorer from opponent, so that's gonna be putting more pressure on us to get something good here. Light Halfling, sure. I guess we should exile the Explorer. But I'm still gonna get to Vorinclex and something good, so. Or something good, I should say. They could have another 7 drop. However, since we surveilled, we have enough mana to traverse valley for forage. So we get the land onto the battlefield tapped. And if for some happenstance we happen to get Terlasara, rampaging payloads. That's not good. And a fetch land, of course. Never didn't have it. Court of Calling. So does this mean we win? Court would cost. Okay, let's pass first, I think. Then we still need to seek, so. Opponent go off, I think. Yes, unless they have Greater Hoof or a fight spell, we might win. Okay, let me put. Okay, they are gonna put 5. So yeah, I think this means we win. Unless they can do something with this mana here and the one card I was gonna say. Go to 9. What's 2? Relazara. And that's the game. Yeah, the annoying part is we need to go through all of the triggers manually because it's a scry. But this should be enough to kill our opponent. And none of these are my abilities, so we have to go through them. I guess maybe they should, if they want to nerf this combo, they should do something about Val. Yeah, opponent just considered smart. Maybe needed to do that earlier. Good games, Vorinclex. Tioba, 23. And we have a one lander. Come on. I need something better. Okay. That is much better. I think we will send the land away. We can get bad out turn 1. Bring crap from opponent. Maybe this is subtlety. Could be. Or we could play Amos. No, it was a free spell for only that turn. Chromox. Yeah, that makes sense. So as long as our opponent doesn't Interlazara, we might beat them fairly easily. Loot. Maybe since they are milling so much, let's just get Lazara here. Just in case. Combat. Get a land. Oh, of course, you block. No problem. If those are 2 lands, the opponent might be playing them, as well as Tatioba, and we might be free to combo off his Bone Hydra and the land. Ooh, so either way we win. Good game, Tatioba. Get dunked on. Oh, Analyze the pollen another tutor. With collect the evidence, we can just get Relazara for 1 mana. Good game, Tatioba. I'm not even guilty about beating you. And the mirror match. Oh, I don't think opponent will like this. Okay. Spalden. Chain to the rocks. Decline. We will play Glucamarina and Surveyor, I think. I think we will specialize into red, so we can discard the Ragaman. Rampant growth. Okay, that I don't think this is a rampant growth commander. The Stormborn will stay. Bolt, of course. Courtyard. And what else? Search for glory. Okay, so they're gonna get Relazar. And why can't you specialize? Oh, only if you have 6 or more lands. Right. So I guess we lose then. Okay. Terra Magical Adept. We have the Zenith, but I think we still can get. This is not a better hand. So there could be good stuff or just enchantments, and I guess Thalia can work something against them. What do you have? Turn 1 ramp opponent? It seems like Invasion of Kovakanden. What you're cooking. Roxanne, Mire Triton. So reanimator of some sort. We will have to. Okay, Virtue, that's not the worst. It definitely means opponent doesn't have anything in their yard now. So flex the Triton, then we will analyze the pollen for a white source. Exile. And they concede. Good game. Good games, Terra. We just had it. Tsuko Umezawa. There's here. Okay, so we just need to get something to stop interaction. Please mine there. It's gonna be annoying. No attacks. Relax. It will block. Now what? I guess it's Val. Tsuko Umezawa. So we need a way to conjure, surveil during our opponent's turn. Greater mana value. And it should be 2 and 3. Susalo spot seeking. Oh, we're short one color. Okay. Returning from opponent. So unless they have like an Steel Explorer or another way to get more lands, it might be okay, especially since they're gonna empty their hand. Let's get Thalia then, or maybe Bal. Yeah, let's get Bal. Oracle of Moldaya. Ooh. We will exile Thalia. Back on Bishop. And we'll pass. So we know opponent has a big Eldrazi in their hand. Till the wilds. But no permanent to seek. I think we will kill Azusa here. Create 2 humans. Vision of Ikoria. Or Ramonab Excavator, I think. Yep. Now we might be losing. Yeah, maybe could have held on to 3. But oh, analyze the pollen. Not quite enough. We just need to find a way to gain life or do one of Val's things. So opponent is at 7, so maybe I think 2 spells can also work. At least if they only play their Wall Breaker. So what is it, opponent? Are you gonna try to go for value by playing Masusa? Okay, it seems like that's what's gonna happen. Also, they are taking damage by getting fetch lands. So that also helps us. It's good storm, okay. Icon Bishop is lethal, almost. Vision of Kovakan and Fona Shaman. Miracle World, I know. Okay. Yep, fair enough. So this should mean attack like this. They can block with Brawl Breaker next turn. Let's just go face. They don't know that we have Get Lost. Yeah. Delighted Halfling. So that's the game. Good game, good game. You get the land, you get the triggers. We were this close to playing the combo, but seems like we didn't need it. Ooh, we can even just play Boromir and have the Bicon Bishop be our ring bearer. So maybe let's do that. Alright. And also that triggers bad. Yep. We could have won this turn. That was on me. Yeah. We played Fauna Shaman instead of Invasion. That investigates. Right, that's why the bishop is here, not just because it's a flying threat. Right. My bad. Good game though. It always feels good to beat Azusa. Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. Okay, one-landers, obviously not. So they're gonna be all about vampires, and even though they nerf Sorin, they still can get Bane Reaper. The nerf only makes it so that you can only put 6 mana value or less vampires. So obviously Bane Reaper right on the cutoff on purpose. When this creature enters. Okay. Should we wait? No, we shouldn't. Alright, maybe we should. Okay, let's wait then. Yeah, because they can close Sorin, destroy our creature. So if we take Sorin here, I think that might be helpful. Yeah, if they don't seem to have a big vampire they can get with Sorin, so we just need to snare it and go from there. We definitely didn't want to play Lazara because she would die instantly and there's no way to get her back. What does that vampire do? Whenever a vampire dies, you may pay 2 life, draw a card. Okay. I guess maybe we snare that instead and we can even be more patient. Because with the Sunburn we can... Yeah, we need 5 mana for Val, Relazara, Artillery Enthusiast. Or we can play Sunburn, see if it gets destroyed. If not, we just Val and Relazara. Oof. Yeah, pay no mind, opponent. There is no combo in Basin C. So hopefully maybe we can still win the aggro way. and getting some value with the Sunburn and our other creatures. One opponent, there is no combo here. Take Torch to the tower, take Seven Charm. Can even take the Sunburn. Ooh, Torch the tower. Okay. Oh, tap land. Do you have removal for that? Go for the throat.
I bestow a mighty
Okay.
curse.
Oh, Dread Fugue. That's gonna take Trelasara. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, they take the artillery guy. I think we will play you, get you here. Pass, 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 pass. Now, Conjure notably doesn't trigger Bal, so that's something to keep in mind. Opponent wanted what? What's so intricate that requires that much thinking?
My bloodline flows through you.
Elspeth's Nightmare. Okay, we should destroy that. Retarget enchantment. That's Ragavan. Let's do that. Play Val. Okay, they kill Ragavan. Yeah, Blood Chief's Thirst. And I guess we will concede. And because of our win, we are paired against BB. We might discard the sale. We have Court of Calling, so it should be a win if we get the lands. Otherwise, obviously, not getting lands a reason to lose. Maybe we should cut down on tap lands. Yeah, because we have these ones that seek and the surveillance. I mean, those are the only ones, but maybe they are still too many. And come on, give us a land here, deck. Play with fire on Skrull. And unfortunate. Wash away. Maybe, so let's solitude that. Hopefully Lucamina here will help us get out of our mana issues. And there we go. And notably we get a land with a basic land type, not necessarily a basic, but we need a basic land type in order to discard if we don't want to discard a non-land. Or specialize, I mean. Lucamina can transform into a bear, a bird, or a wolf in this turn. The wolves get tutus, the bear makes everyone bigger, and the bird is just flying lifelink. But then whenever she dies, she transforms back into her Moon Druid form. Gonna play Jace and bounces. Okay. I mean, we get to replay, seek again. We are not too horrified by that prospect. Looks at our top. And they keep it, so it's probably a land. Okay, wanna place BB. And I think we will kill BB. Can we do that? Should we do that? This would be x equals 3. I claim. I mean, at least our opponent hasn't brainstormed with Jace so far. So it's not like it's generating card advantage, but it is getting some tempo. So it's not horrible value for them. But still Cutter. The Charmon apparition. How much is for specialized 3? But this again, it's a 4/4 trample. 9 lifelink. For making wolves. I think making wolves might be the way to go. We play the tracker. Specialize onto red. Wolf form. And it will have menace. But yeah, that's the plan. First the tracker. It's a choke opponent. If it's a choke, we might be losing then. But I think we have to make them have it. Alright. Maybe a bounce. Okay, Fading Hope, you need to do that in response to Specialize, but still, he survives for a turn. Now what else do you have here, opponent? Bounce the wolf, okay. Makes sense. Oh, let's get a Jenny. And obviously Ayan is just in the deck for the aggro bit. There's no synergy, just an aggro deck. An aggro plan.
It's not
For
perfect.
combat, attack Jace.
We have peace.
Okay. Now we will draw a couple of cards. No lands. A brainstorm. Yeah, now opponent is getting more value from Jace. Not too excited about that. But still they are at 3 lands, even though they do have the mana advantage on us. There's 8 and we have 6. Okay, draw 2 cards, discard 2. To counter spells. Okay. So for combat, attack Jace. Opponent consists. Yeah, I think they will break some luck from Jace earlier, so good games, BB. Good games. Feels good to always beat BB. Okay, I guess I'm not too happy, but should be doing stuff. We can at least remove Hard Hole. First, please reveal, you get 2 counters. Storm Hydra. Let's see if they beat us here or if we win, I guess. It needed another land to double. Can go up to. Okay. And we will have to block a bill. Block from opponent. Okay. That means we definitely win. This pre-combat main not winning enters. I was thinking of the guy that seeks an instant or sorcery. But I guess at least we get a jump blocker here. Games. Ergast, Erupting Nullkite. Let's see if the Gardener is gonna help us. This might be a bolt. Not. So Herigast wants to play creatures which they can later use further. Now we were gonna play Thraben and Rip Apart. Yeah, the Gardener is more problematic opponent. Oh, they kill Bao. That gets us a discount. Medium mirror. Now it's Zenith time. We'll draw. We will sell Boromir. Since our opponent is more red, we're just gonna put counters on everyone. That's enough. They get our gardener and they're gonna attack. Sacrifice it to Herigas. Get through 3 fresh cards. But we get to snare it. And they concede, okay. Good games, Herigas. Good games. Ash, not Flesh Machinist. Okay, we should keep. Opponent starts strong with Moxamber. That's Aggro. When it dies, make 2 worms. Let's play Mother of Runes. Pillar's Right, go to. Sure. Yogmoth. Okay, that might win the game for opponent. Maybe. We'll see. We just need to get to 7 mana then, I think. Okay, opponent killing Cosmogrants in. Doomty Center. Okay, opponent full on hate mode. Again, if we get to 7 mana, we might have something going on. So let's start with iteration because we need the land. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so we're still on the plan, but now we can substitute 7 mana with creatures because of Convoke. So we are at 4 for now. And it has Sephiroth. Okay. And they're gonna remove the Giver of Runes. So let's play Loran and destroy Moxamber. We have 5 for now. We need 2 more. And obviously a way to trigger Brawl. So if we get a land, this would be 6, 7. And that would be 1, 2, 3. Okay. So not quite enough. Return all creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, let's concede here, I think. Good games. Yeah, if they didn't have enough mana for that, we might be winning there. But such is life. Sephiroth, Fable Soldier. I'm not in love with this hand, but it can work. Okay, that helps. Sorghum Seasons. Put you here, we discard you. We even have the potential for Bright Solitude. Okay. Obliterator. Ooh. Scared Tireless Tracker. I guess a land. I mean, they are mono black, so there's no way they can make us fight it. Target not dragon. Okay. Let's get Investigator. And respond by drawing 2 cards. Of course, turn to the dice. And it goes to 13. More familiar. But which? Big crafter. We can Shepherd first, get our second planes. We will play Fury. is low on cards. Yeah, he needs Pixie and Recycler. That's gonna die to Sephiroth. Here we will get Mother of Runes. Let's see if they sacrifice the... Okay, so they don't sacrifice the Recycler. Means we are still not clear to attack its mother. Artifact creature. From black, and I guess we will learn Scarlet. Okay, on Earth. And another on Earth, but since they go to exile instead of dying. Yep, good game. He dropped Ravenous Right. Okay, let's try this. Can get bad, we can get Voice of Victory. Get Voice of Victory. We might want to suplex or maybe swords. Likely. Spelunking from opponent. Invasion. I like invasion. Boring clicks. Zarith. Take boring clicks. What do you play here? Your commander. Okay. But That was an offensive, gain 5 life. This might be an aggro win. So let's see what opponent does now. There is. Yeah, I think this is it. Attack, we get the mocks. Get another attacker, we have protection. And we will win no matter what, I think. And then you have a turn, make it count. Shakedown heavy. Oh yeah, we just pump, we win. Good games. And remember, this is gonna be it for today's video, so subscribe if you haven't. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. -19. Good games, Peter. Good games.